Hey guys, this is Cam315, joined by my co-host, the Red Wolf, and we are back at it again with another Dragon Quest Adventure of Die review. And man, we said Crocodine totally went against his pride. He totally did win against his pride to do something so dirty.
Mm-hmm. And you can tell he's suffering just from doing it.
Yeah. And then Popp. Oh, boy. Yeah. At least he's gonna rectify that by next week.
Mm-hmm. Better.
Yeah. Anyways, we're here to talk some Dragon Quest. It was another good episode. And yeah, so let's get to it. Now, the trio end up, finding or getting to the Romos kingdom, and they get to Rome's castle, and the guards are like, yeah, you can't come here. So, goodbye, peasants, essentially. And they go shop in at the inn, and oh my goodness. You want to take it away?
Well, they run into some familiar faces. Well, to die, they're familiar faces. You all remember the guys from episode 1, the fake hero.
Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. Sorry for that. Got some mail. And no, it isn't a shipped PS5. Sadly. But what do I know? I still haven't got a PS5. Nor have I bought one yet.
Keep sulking, my friend.
I'll get one. One of these days. Anyways, you were saying.
Oh yes. Like as I was saying, they ran into the fake hero that visited Guy's Island on episode 1. They're back, and apparently they start coming up with stuff like they're turning over a new leaf and stuff, and all other stuff. Like they start fighting off weak monsters and stuff.
Yeah, they're at least the one thing that is good is it seems like they're not going to I guess get back at Die. It seems like they really have changed their ways. So it seems like they are doing legit hero work, but taking care of these, I guess you can say, weak monsters.
I feel like those characters are just going to be there for comedic relief at this point, just like Boogie the Clown in One Piece.
I guess you can say that. That was hilarious. So anyways, what happens after that scene and after overnight, you see Crocodine essentially look over the vast valley of the kingdom and essentially is like, it's time to raid this village so I can bring out frickin' Die and kill him once and for all. So he has a full-fledged army of animals as well as these birds. One of these birds frickin' take him. They go to the castle. They all raid it. And eventually they create so much of a uproar and a comeuppance of the fact that this is all going on and things like that. And Die, Mom, and Popp, as well as the other fake hero guys, come in and see all this happening. And Mom sees Crocodine. And she's like, it's Crocodine. Oh, great. So Die, he takes off. He's like, we gotta stop him and stuff like that. But, when it cuts back to them after, Crocodine's essentially raiding the palace because the palace guards can't take care of some of these monsters, he essentially gets a hold of King Romos and he's like, you're gonna be my MacGuffin, essentially. You're gonna be my reason why Die comes. And I'll finally be able to kill him. So then it cuts back to the end, and next thing you know, Mom's ready and raring to go, and then she's like, Popp, what are you doing? Do you want me to go on and explain, or would you like to go on and explain?
You go on and explain. No.
So, so Mom is like, okay, ready to go, Popp? Popp's like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be going. If not, I'm probably not going. And stuff like that. Now, Mom's like, why not? And, he's kind of just dodging questions and stuff like that. And essentially she's like, yo, isn't Dai like your friend, your companion? Aren't you supposed to be helping this dude? And, you know, Popp's like, look, this ain't my fight. You know, I don't even want to fight the Dark Army to begin with. You know, I just did all this stuff for nonchalant reasons.
You know what I thought at this moment? I thought they were gonna give us some kind of backstory on Popp on why he's a coward now. Legit on that moment, I thought they were gonna give us a backstory.
They could have, but I don't. Maybe after this fight is done, maybe they might give him a backstory, or maybe next week they could give him a backstory in the midst of in the heat of the battle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, Mom, she's like, okay, I'm done with this shit. She literally punches like him into the wall, and she's like, and he looks up. She's starting to cry and get emotional, like anybody who would. And she's like, yo, I came and joined your party, essentially, because I thought you guys were here to avenge Master Avon for his death. And I thought, you know, all this other stuff, but I mostly came because of you two and what you guys were about to do. And now you're just gonna let Dai go take it on by himself and potentially die? Essentially, she's saying like, well then, F you, I'm gonna go help my friend. And you know, Popp's just sitting there in the end, just like, you know, dealing with it. And then too, you just have the other fake heroes like to the side, like, oh shit, that was very spicy. So yeah, it felt like kind of that whole relationship thing where you're seeing a breakup happen in front of your friend's girlfriend, and you're just the third wheel just seeing all this happen. Trust me. I haven't been there many times, but I've been there in times where I've had a friend who's had a girlfriend and they've got in an argument. I'm just, well, that was nice to hear.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. I know.
Anyways, Dai gets to the castle. He eventually confronts Crocodile, and essentially Crocodile's like, oh, you finally showed up. Now, Dai eventually uses the Freeze spell, and it seems like he's mastered it much better than, you know, the last few times he's been trying to do it. And he actually makes a legit, like, huge fireball. Now, he uses it as a distraction to get the king away from Crocodile. But that's when, eventually, Crocodile's like, okay, I guess it's time to use the thing that, the magician gave me. I forgot his name, Zabarera. I think that's his name. So we find out it's a magic cylinder. So I'm like, okay, magic cylinder. It could be anything at this point. So he brings it out, and to be honest, I did not see this coming. Would you care to explain?
We should have seen this coming because we've seen him go to that island with Brass.
Yep.
He pulled it out, and guess who came out? Grandpa Brass himself, under mind control.
Essentially. And I was like, oh shit. He ain't gonna attack Grandpa Brass whatsoever. And of course we were right. He ain't gonna attack his own grandfather, the person who raised him. And this was the thing that Zabarera was like, yes, this assures Crocodile's victory. They do cut over to Hadlar for a quick second later on in the episode, and essentially the message is, oh yeah, don't worry about it. They got Dai handled. They're gonna probably finish him off in the next few minutes. And Hadlar's like, well, okay, that's fine. At least Crocodile's got some assistance. Even though it was troubling to hear that Crocodile couldn't beat him on his own. So Hadlar, he just kind of walks off, and he's probably gonna think that Dai's gonna lose, but when he gets the news that, oh, guess what? Crocodile lost, he's gonna be even more furious. And I can't wait to see that reaction. Yeah, the fight between Dai and Grandpa Brass, let's just say it's kind of one-sided because Dai really doesn't want to hit him.
Mm-hmm. And slightly emotional too.
Yeah. There was this one part where Dai tries to go in for a punch, but he stops himself like right as he's about to hit Grandpa Brass. And then Brass is like, die! And it looks like, oh wait, did he snap back into reality or something like that? But then he turns up and he shows them that evil look, and he's like, and then I was like, shit, no! Oh my goodness. What did you think of this little fight going on?
Honestly, I can't be mad at Crocodile because he didn't want to do this. I'm mostly mad at,
yeah, because
at what's his face? What's his name again?
who? Zabarera.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is funny because Mom actually tells Crocodile to his face, like, yo, weren't you like about pride, about honor and fighting on like your own? Why do you need to use cheap tactics like this? And you can see it within his eyes, he's got them red cracks. He's like, I threw away my damn pride, woman. So, you know, he's totally like only about winning now. He strictly just wants to win and kill Die. And yeah, and essentially the episode kind of ends off with the fact that he does this crazy beam attack. I forgot what the attack was called. Actually, fun fact, earlier in the fight when Brass was revealed to be, you know, the guy in the magic cylinder, Brass uses this spell called Fuddle that actually confused one of the guards, which, you know, essentially made the other people in his visions look like, you know, that they were all evil. That was just a quick interesting thing. So another new spell we learned this week. Anyways, like I said, I didn't get the move Crocodile used, but essentially there's a huge energy attack that hit the King, Mom, and Die, and it seems like they're down for the count. So the episode ends off with Crocodile essentially saying, I finally am gonna be able to kill Die. And yeah, so next week it seems like Popp's gonna be the person coming to the rescue at the last second, saving them and becoming a hero and becoming the brave guy he is. Well, maybe. But who knows? Like I said, this was a pretty good episode. We're probably gonna get some Popp development next week, and yeah. Anything you want to say about this episode before we get out of here?
Oh man, this episode was pretty fire, actually. I'm looking forward for more and more and more and more and more. I wonder how long this series is gonna be.
It could go 25 episodes.
Good.
It probably will go 25 episodes.
I kind of wanted to go more than that. That's how much I'm enjoying it.
Well, most animes run for 25 episodes a season.
I guess so.
Anyways, I think that's it. So we're gonna get out of here. So if you guys like the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on the episode and your thoughts about the Grandpa Brass reveal being the turn of the tables, as well as what were your thoughts when Popp essentially kind of somewhat, you know, I guess bailed on Die and Mom. Now, to be honest, he did this before. He did this only a few episodes ago on Die when he was first fighting Crocodile. But this time he literally left those two hanging dry. But he'll rectify that next week. So yeah, thoughts on that, as well as hit that subscribe button to get more Dragon Quest content, as well as hit that notification icon or that notification bell icon if you are subscribed to the channel to make sure you get any upload we make to this channel. Other than that, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Hopefully you guys are having a great rest of your day or night or whenever you're checking out this video. And I guess to you fellow people who are trying to get a PS5, hopefully you get it soon. Black Friday is this week. Black Friday week is starting, so yeah. Other than that, too, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. So, anyways, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.
Peace.